What if you could back up all of your Blu-rays and physical media to protect them while also being able to access them wherever you are? Want to watch one of your favorite discs on your phone or in your bedroom or your living room? No problem. And today I'm going to show you how easy it is to save all of your physical media to a hard drive and access them via a Plex server. Physical media has always had better video and audio quality. The problem with physical media has always been its convenience factor. It's just easier to stream a movie via something like Netflix versus bringing a Blu-ray and popping it into whatever player that you have or maybe don't have, because a lot of people don't even have them anymore. That's because they're using their built-in apps, whether that be built into their television or Roku or even an Apple TV. But what if you could still get that same great video and audio quality from a Blu-ray or 4K disc and still have the convenience of streaming it anywhere? That's exactly what the Plex server allows you to do. Not only will it back up your physical disc, but it also allows you to put those away and be able to stream that particular disc anywhere in the world. And today I'm going to show you how to set one up. That way you never have to worry about the loss of quality or loss of your physical media. To set up a Plex server, the first thing you need to do is go to Plex's website. And from here, you're actually going to sign up for a free account. Plex doesn't charge you anything. However, if you are going to be backing up 4K discs in HDR, there are definitely some benefits to upgrade to a lifetime license. This lifetime license is really inexpensive and it helps keep Plex in business. So I highly recommend that you just upgrade anyway, even if you're not going to be using those benefits currently. Now, by signing up for Plex, this is going to give you access to your music and movies. Heck, it can even broadcast your antenna anywhere in the world. But in order to access your files, you're going to need to have a server. Don't let the word server concern or scare you, because you can add a Plex server very easily, and it doesn't have to be a dedicated server. So for example, my Plex server is actually my computer. As long as you keep your computer on all the time, you can access your files from your Plex server. But not everyone wants to keep their computer on like me all the time. And this is where something like the NVIDIA Shield comes in. The NVIDIA Shield is by far one of the most powerful units for Plex on the market. It's a streaming device very similar to something like an Apple TV, but this is Android TV, so it can still download all of your favorite apps as well as run your Plex. On top of that, the NVIDIA Shield has a lot of great benefits, such as your uncompressed audio and video, Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision, that's on your Blu-rays and in your 4K discs. And other devices such as things like your Roku or your television just might not be able to do that. So the NVIDIA Shield actually has USB ports on it, and you can actually plug up an external hard drive on it to store your media files on that can access them. And the NVIDIA Shield is now your Plex server. So by just buying one of these, you get an external hard drive, you can get started. Now, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we gotta teach you how to get those media files onto your hard drive. So whether you're using an internal hard drive on a computer that's always going to be on, or an external hard drive that's going to be plugged up to something like the NVIDIA Shield, the way you get your files on it is pretty simple. For this, we're going to just download another free program called MakeMKV. Although MakeMKV is basically free, I highly recommend upgrading to the paid version. It doesn't actually give you anything else, but once again, it allows MakeMKV to stay in business and continue to update as movies get updated. What this program does is allows you to put in a disc, whether that be a DVD or even up to a 4K disc, in your computer, and it'll actually take the main movie file off the disc and save it to your hard drive. Now, the cool thing about MakeMKV is you get to choose what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. So for example, there's some Blu-rays that I have that have both unrated and rated versions for this. I can pick whether I want just the unrated or the rated or even both. And I can save them inside. Later, I can go into Plex and we can actually rename those rated and unrated. So that way we know what the two files are. Now, once we've saved all the files onto the disk, we just need to let Plex know where the movie files are. So we can go into the settings and quickly just pick out where the movies are located. Once we do this, we can stream our files anywhere in the world. I can go ahead and open up my phone and open up the Plex app, and sure enough, there it is for me to be able to watch whatever movie, whatever show that I want whenever I want. Now, I know a lot of you are probably concerned with how you're going to recognize your movie on there. Don't worry, Plex does all that in the background. It's going to go ahead and find your movie title for you. It's going to give you your movie poster and your backgrounds. It's even going to break down all the actors and actresses. You can actually click on the actors and actresses and see what other movies that you own that person is in. It's pretty neat. And if you want to actually sort the movies by genre or by quality, all of that is possible right within the Plex app. And none of that is anything that you had to do. Now, another great thing is that if you use an outdoor antenna, which some people still do, you can buy something like this HD Home Run and plug it up to your internet. And guess what? Anywhere that you have the Plex app on, you can watch the live antenna televisions. With as many smart TVs as there are right now, it's really easy to be able to just download the Plex app and watch this. Now, you're probably wondering if there's any main players that you can't use the Plex app on. And there's none that I know of. You can watch this on Android television, you can watch this on Apple television, and every television that I have that is a smart TV has allowed me to download the Plex app. That's it. That's all you need to know. Now you can take all your physical media on the go, whether that be your CDs, your DVDs, your Blu-rays, or your antenna television. Alright guys, if you learned something, don't forget to give this video a like, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get instant notification on new videos. Otherwise, this is Twin Stereo Audio, and I'm out.